Have you wondered why so many people are eating healthy yet still suffering with gut issues, hormone imbalance, and inflammation, fatigue, skin problems, weight gain, and chronic disease? What if the problem is not just what we eat, but also what we digest, absorb, combine, and respond to food? And what if an ancient system like Ayurveda had already understood something modern science is only now beginning to prove? That food is not just calories. Food is not just protein, carbs, and fat. Food is information. Food is medicine. Food is energy. And when you combine plant-based nutrition with the precision wisdom of Ayurveda, you unlock one of the most powerful healing systems for the human body. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how. So, this is Dr. Vidya, and I work at the intersection of Ayurveda, functional medicine, plant-based nutrition, and over the years, I have seen something extraordinary. When people stop chasing random diet trends, which I have done it on myself too, so I understand. So when you understand your body, the way the digestive enzymes, the microbiome health, the dosha balance, and the nutrient density work, then everything begins to change. So your gut settles, the skin clears, and the hormones improve. The balance of the hormones improve. The weight normalizes and the energy returns. So in this video, I want to take you through why plant-based nutrition is powerful and how Ayurveda makes it personalized, what modern science says about inflammation, the gut hormones, and the metabolism, and how these two systems together can become a complete healing framework. Stay till the end because I'm going to share how this can become a practical roadmap for daily life and even for practitioners who want to master this deeply. Why so many people are still not healing is one of the major questions a lot of people have, even with the best practitioners, with the best food, the best nutrition diet charts. Most people today are looking at health in fragments, and that's why. One person is counting calories, another is counting protein, and another is following a keto diet, and another is following an intermittent fasting, and someone else is taking supplements and just eliminating everything. It's called an eliminative diet, and all of these are not called healing, but the body does not work in fragments. Your gut, your liver, your hormones, your immune system, nervous system, metabolism, and even your mind, they're all connected. This is exactly why many people eat healthy and still feel terrible. You wake up in the morning without any energy because they're missing the deeper questions. Is your food actually digesting? Is it digesting well? Is it increasing the inflammation? Is it suitable for your constitution? Is your microbiome healthy? Is it healthy enough to benefit from it? So these are the questions we need to ask ourselves. Is your digestion weak? Is the stress shutting down your healing mechanisms in the body? Are you eating foods that may be healthy for someone else but not for you right now? So this is where Ayurveda becomes so important. Ayurveda does not ask only, is the food healthy? It asks another question which is very important. Is it right for your body type? Is it right for your digestive strength? Is it right for the season? Is it right for the geographical location where you're in? Do you have any imbalances? Is it producing nourishment or is it causing toxins? That is very different conversation. And that is where real healing begins. So let's understand what Ayurveda knew long before modern science did not. Ayurveda has always said you're not just what you eat, you are what you digest. This is a profound statement, right? Because modern science is actually validating the same idea through gut microbiome, the research on intestinal permeability, the research on inflammation pathways, the nutrient absorption, the metabolic activity, especially based on the individuality of a person. In Ayurveda, digestion is called Agni. It's called digestive fire. So when the Agni is strong, food is properly broken down, nutrients are absorbed, tissues are nourished, immunity becomes stronger, energy becomes more stable, the mind becomes clear. But when Agni is weak, what is Agni? Agni is basically the enzymes, the digestive enzymes. Food stagnates, then there's fermentation, there's bloating, there's inflammation, and the endotoxins, which we call ama in Ayurveda, accumulates over time, and this contributes to disease formation. So just think about it. Today, modern science talks about dysbiosis, endotoxins, low-grade inflammation, leaky gut, oxidative stress, and whatnot. Ayurveda described this through Agni, ama, dosha imbalance, and disturbed tissue metabolism. So why plant-based nutrition is so powerful? Now let's talk about the plant-based side. I've been a plant-based Ayurvedic doctor for the last 8 years, and I have designed multiple diets and therapeutic approaches for inflammation, metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, hormonal imbalance, gut health, and also cardiovascular disease, skin disorders, and even autoimmune recovery. So why should it be based on your prakriti? Why whole food plant-based foods? Why should you eat them? Because they have fiber, phytonutrients, antioxidants, minerals, polyphenols, and beneficial compounds that feed microbiome. Fiber is essentially very powerful. It does not just help with digestion, it becomes fuel for beneficial gut bacteria, which then produce compounds that help to reduce inflammation, strengthen the gut lining, improve immunity, regulate metabolism, and plant foods are also naturally rich in anti-inflammatory compounds. Like, for example, turmeric, ginger, leafy greens, berries, legumes, seeds, herbs, cruciferous vegetables. So these are not just foods. They are biological signals that tell the body to repair, calm, detoxify, and rebalance. And when done properly, plant-based nutrition can help people move from heaviness to lightness, inflammation to clarity, stagnation to circulation, toxicity to vitality. So this is very important. Not every plant-based diet is automatically healing, of course. Plant-based diets can be even fried chips, right? You can be a vegan and still be inflamed. You can just have seed oils in your food, excess causing weakness, bloating, hormonal imbalance, metabolically unstable body. So why? Because quality, combination, digestion, preparation, constitution, and the therapeutic intention matter. That is exactly why Ayurveda makes this approach much more powerful than just a generalized diet. Ayurveda personalizes plant-based nutrition. So that's what I do, okay. Ayurveda teaches that two people can eat the same meal and have completely different health outcomes. It's quite possible, right? One feels nourished and one feels bloated. One feels calm and one gets acidity. So one gains weight, one feels depleted. Some can do raw foods, some can do juicing, some can't do any of those, because each body has a different doshic pattern. Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So if Vata is high, the person may experience bloating, dryness, anxiety, constipation, irregular appetite, and poor absorption if it is a Vata dominant personality. This person may not thrive on cold smoothies, raw salads, dry crackers, and skipping meals. I was just going to say that it doesn't work for everybody. And so they need more of warm, grounding foods, cooked meals, digestive spices, healthy fats, and stick to the routine. And Pitta personalities may experience acidity, inflammation, loose motions, skin issues, irritability, overheating, and this person may need more cooling foods like no chili or no chili, less sour and fried foods, more greens, more hydrating foods. So fruits, veggies, calming herbs, so that helps. And kapha persons may experience a whole different scenario. They can have sluggishness, weight gain, water retention, mucus, slow digestion, insulin resistance, so all of these things. So this person often does very well with lighter meals, skipping meals, intermittent fasting, less sugar or no sugar, less heaviness, more legumes, greens, stimulation, so that's how each prakriti or each body constitution has a different way of digesting its food. So understanding plant-based nutrition and converting this into a precision medicine is what I do. It's not generic, not trend-driven, or not random, but very personalized to your body type. So what this can help with. Now let's talk about the therapeutic usage. When we combine plant-based nutrition with Ayurvedic principles, this can be extremely useful in supporting people with gut disorders, including bloating, IBS patterns. Of course, I was going to come to that, and chronic constipation, hyperacidity, bowel conditions, weak digestion, irregular appetite. Because now we are not only adding fiber or probiotics blindly, we are improving digestion, lowering inflammation, foods calming the gut, and rebuilding the terrain, the bacterial, the microbiome terrain. So inflammation and autoimmune patterns is something that we should look for. For people struggling with joint pain, low-grade inflammation, fatigue, recurrent inflammatory symptoms, aches and pains, an anti-inflammatory plant-based protocol with Ayurvedic spices, digestive correction, and ama reduction can be very powerful. Hormonal imbalance is something that we definitely work with. PCOS, insulin resistance, acne, cycle irregularity, menopausal imbalance, menorrhagia, metorrhagia, amenorrhea, all of these. A well-planned plant-based diet can improve insulin sensitivity, support liver detoxification, reduce excess inflammation, and help hormonal metabolism. Ayurveda then adds another layer by balancing the doshas, the intelligence, the kapha, vata, and pitta, based on the person's prakriti, weight, and metabolism. So this is something that is huge. So many people are trying to lose weight without understanding what it takes to work on inflammation, to work on your cravings, your emotional eating patterns, and to work on tissue nourishment rather than just the supplements. Ayurveda teaches that weight is not just a calorie issue. This can be a kapha issue, the Agni issue, the ama issue, or even a vata compensation pattern. So when you get to the root, the body starts responding better. So skin and visible health issues, the skin issues like acne, dullness, poor healing, these often have strong links to gut imbalance, inflammatory foods and poor detoxification, blood sugar instability and excess heat, poor tissue nourishment. All of these can show up on your skin. This is why skin often changes dramatically when digestion and food quality improve. You must have seen that. Well, the biggest mistake people make is, let me share the common mistakes first. Mistake number 1, going vegan but living on processed foods, chips, nuts, fried nuts, popcorn. That's not a diet. And eating chocolates that are vegan, seed heavy junk foods, processed foods, packaged foods, fake meats, all day nutrient poor meals, that's not going to help you. The body is still going to struggle. Mistake 2, eating too much raw food. Many people assume raw means healthy. For some, yes. For some constitution, yes, but not always. For some people, especially with weak digestion, bloating, autoimmune issues, or Vata imbalance, too much raw food can worsen symptoms. You can lose your hair, your skin quality, ignoring protein and micronutrients. A healing plant-based plan must consider protein adequacy, B12, iron, zinc, omega-3, calcium, vitamin D, iodine, where relevant. If there is a deficiency, go for it. This is where modern nutrition science is very essential. So mistake 4, copying someone else's diet. Your digestion is not their digestion. Your hormones are not their hormones. Your inflammation is not their inflammation. Mistake 5, looking only at food, stress, sleep, emotional health, circadian rhythm, and daily routine all affect the digestion and healing processes. Ayurveda has always emphasized this. So, what does a healing framework actually look like? A truly healing framework is inspired by Ayurveda and plant-based science. This includes step number 1, understand the person, his constitution, the symptoms, what is his digestion, what is his inflammatory patterns, his energy levels, his cravings, his lifestyle, and if there's any lab test that is required to check for any deficiencies. Remove what is aggravating, remove all the processed foods, inflammatory triggers, excess sugar, unsuitable food combinations, and food not being digested well. Restore digestion. So, proper meal timing, very important. Morning, afternoon, evening. Warm meals where digestive spices need to be added, please add them. Simpler combinations, chewing and mindful eating. Rebuild with nutrient-dense plant foods. Legumes, greens, seeds, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, herbs, spices, healthy fats. All of these need to go into your diet. Personalize by dosha and condition. This is where the magic happens. The same plant-based framework can be modified for the Vata gut healing, Pitta inflammation, Kapha metabolism, hormonal issues, skin detoxification, autoimmune support, and all of these things. Support the person as a whole. Support the sleep, stress, his movement, emotional regulation, breath work, and mindfulness, not just food. All of this together. And why this matters so much today? Because we are living in a time where chronic disease is exploding. People are more informed than ever, but also more confused than ever, right? There is too much noise, too many diet trends, too many extremes, too many people giving generic advice to common human bodies, complex bodies. Human body is complex at the same time very simple. So what people really need to understand is the system, the rooted, the intelligent, the therapeutic, personalized, sustainable, evidence-informed, and deeply practical knowledge is what we must give as a registered practitioner of Ayurveda. It's not just another niche topic, but it is one of the most relevant healing frameworks for the future. I was going to talk about the IBS, the Irritable Bowel Syndrome, and here I am talking so much about the food and the framework, the plant-based framework, but I think that is the next topic I'm going to cover a little more in detail, because IBS is something that I really wanted to talk about with the Ayurvedic wisdom. I hope this resonated with you. Then Thanks for watching till the end. And because this subject can become a complete healing lifestyle, a therapeutic clinical system, a course study in itself, a practitioner training if you're interested to, and even a certification pathway for those who want to master it deeply. If you would like, I can go deeper into gut healing. I would be making more videos about gut healing, Ayurvedic plant-based foods, PCOS, hormones, anti-inflammatory recipes, dosha-wise vegan diets, weight loss through Ayurvedic plant nutrition, or how to build a complete plant-based Ayurvedic plate. I can help you with that with my knowledge and experience. So let me know in your comments, what do you want me to cover next? And if you found this valuable, please like, share and subscribe, because we are going to explore health in a way that is both ancient and future ready. I am Dr. Vidya and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.